I've decided that life is too short to be uncomfortable for the sake of fashion. So I'm going to talk about 5 things I've given up so as I can actually be more comfortable at home, in the house, going to the shops, not going to the bars and restaurants. No, not that type of thing. But really, let's look at it. Our lives are probably 80% at home, going to the shops, etc., etc. So it's a big portion of our life, and it should be a big portion of our wardrobe because it's going to be a big portion of what we're wearing. And I don't think I'm alone in this. Certainly when I look at my daughters, they turn up in tracksuits and joggers and sweatshirts and hoodies. And I look at the older generation around and about as well, and they're doing exactly the same thing. They're going out in hoodies, maybe with a blazer over the top and so on. And the first thing I gave up actually earlier on this year, and that was underwired bras. And honestly, I had thought that in order to give myself support and uplift like that, you know, that's actually quite well lifted. I'm 63, that's not bad, is it? But this is why I like them freely. And there's no underwear. And I'm absolutely delighted to be working with them again. Look, I'm going to show you, look. It's just a band along there. It's very comfortable and there's no digging in. Also, let me show you here. Look at that. There's no side bulge because the wings go up so high. How about that? So you're seeing my underwear. Now, it's my problem for summer in t-shirts, you know, I get this edging, but also in sweaters. When you're wearing a sweater, you get this edging showing through. Look, can you see any edging? Oh no, there's no edging. No edging. Another reason why I am wearing them all the time. It's up to 43% spandex that give us that comfort. It's the ease of washing them. It's a lack of side spillage here. And it's these wide straps. Look at that. Lovely and wide. No digging in. Look at the bounce back as well. And now I've just popped on a bra I got from a shop on the high street. Look at that. Look at that edging there through a jumper. And look at that strap cutting into me. You can see why I want to get straight back out of this and back into a Confetti bra. Why are Confetti bras so fantastic? Why do they work? It's because actually, I mean, my bust is a 747. I wouldn't say it's a big cargo plane, you know, or a Carve Air, but a 747, yeah, that'll do, you know, and it needs lift and needs technology. And Confetti have a lot of technology. You just have to look at their website. There's a lot of technology thought gotten into the design. But they've sent me 4 new ones, which I'm delighted to share with you. 2 of which I have gone for a lower cup. So the burgundy one there at the back is typical of the depth of the V that I've currently got. Then I've gone for one slightly lower, and then at the front here, there's another one slightly lower as well. So this is the lowest plunge that I've got. It's the Nano Soft Viva V-neck. It has the writing. As you can see, I have no peek through here, which is good. So I have found my Confetti bra that I can actually wear with this blouse. Finally, excellent. Problem solved. Now this bra cleverly has a built-in timer. Oh yeah, a timer, not a timer, as in you're gonna go to bed now. You've been out too late. In your plunge neck top. No, there's a little icon at the back that changes colour when your bra's got too old. How clever is that? The Nano Soft Viva that I have is in a colour called Skin. It actually does really work very, very well under white. You're probably also wondering about the writing, the wording under here. Look, this wording there, Confetti. Well, can you see it under this thick white t-shirt? No, but it's going to depend on the thickness of your t-shirt, to be honest, isn't it really? Because some thin ones, it probably would show through. Next bra up in V depth, Cloud Soft Deep V-neck. And you can see the V-neck t-shirt, which is slightly higher, I must say, than my blouse I was trying on earlier on. My bra's not showing. So again, that's actually working for me at that depth. So the Cloud Soft V-neck that I'm wearing, I've selected in Oyster Pink, which I find for me the absolute best colour to wear under white. All the bras come with a wide clasp at the back, but also this particular one, the Soft Deep V, has a wide U shape at the back. So that's going to be beneficial with certain tops you're wearing. And then my favourite bra to wear every day, all day, if I'm not wearing a plunging V-neck top, would be the Elite Colour Block V-neck everyday bra. I mean, that's what it is. It's an everyday bra. It comes up a bit higher here, so I'm not going to wear a plunging neckline with it. It's colour block, as you can see, but I've gone for one that I'm going to wear under dark sweaters like that, or dark t-shirts, crew neck t-shirts, you know, your black ones, your navy ones, and so on. And I'm wearing at the moment one in the Oyster Pink. So Oyster Pink body, the cream ivory edging, and that's under a white t-shirt. Crew neck t-shirts, I'm not worried about the fact that the V bit comes up here. It is just such a supportive every day. It's covering me here. It is jelly-like to wear and comfortable. They describe this as the entry-level bra. It's going to be your, well, it's your everyday bra, as long as you're not wearing a deep V. This one's the lightest bra. Now, we're all different shapes and sizes and colours when it comes to bras as well, and we all have different needs and requirements. So I'm 34B. I've selected small for all of mine. They fit perfectly. I did have a good look at the website to work out what size I needed to get. It's quite an extensive sizing guidance there as well. Think about what colour you're going to be wearing it under, what colour you need, what your skin colour is, what plunge depth you're going to wear it with. Is it crew necks? Is it V-necks? How deep you need to go? Do you need to have more of your back showing? Do you need to maybe go for more of a U in the back? Of course, there is a discount for you, 15% off with code Annie15. So thank you very much to Camafili for sponsoring today's video. And my second thing I have given up is leggings and skinny jeans, especially around the house. Now, I've got to admit that leggings, apart from for exercise, aren't even in my vocabulary, let alone in my ready-to-wear everyday drawer, nor are skinny jeans, except for dog walks in wellies. Useful for that. But around the house, you know, I did have this thing of using my old clothes, and that would include, say, skinny jeans. I'll wear them around the house, you know, why waste them? You are stretching into all sorts of odd places in the house, aren't you? Because you are cleaning and picking things up and reaching down to cupboards to get food out, you know, cans of tins and stuff that might be down there, and saucepans that might be down there, and opening drawers and getting into the under-sink cupboard to get cleaning materials out. And do you really want restriction around your waist and around your rear and around your thighs? Well, I've decided I don't. I'm abandoning wearing my old work shirts because they were fitted. They were in those days, weren't they? I mean, I'm sure if you go to work nowadays, you're wearing a relaxed shirt, because that's obviously a lot more the vibe. But why would I wear my fitted old work shirts that give me no stretch and no movement around the house? The same is true of frumpy cardigans. You know those cardigans? I call them a mid-nothing length, you know? In theory, it's mid-thigh length, but it's mid-nothing length. Now, if you like a long cardigan, a duster is the length to go for, but the more modern shape for the rest of us, really, is waist length. I know a few years ago that was a little bit dated, a bit frumpy. No, it's all the waist ones now. So this, and this, the skinny jeans, the frumpy cardigan, mid-thigh, nothing type shape cardigan, that is such a 2018 look. And why do I want to go around the house? Okay, no one's going to see me, but I'm going to feel bad. I feel older, I feel frumpy. And I want to feel good in the house, and I want to feel younger. I don't want to feel old and dated and old-fashioned, even in my own company. Now, if you're enjoying this video, do remember to, please do, like and subscribe. And Marianne Lecure recently did a very, very good video on why you need to subscribe to your favourite creators. And if I'm one of your favourite creators, please do subscribe. We kind of have got a bit of a struggle going on because there's so many AI channels coming up. The other thing about cardigans is they keep your tummy exposed and cold, don't they? Warm up your arms and your tummy's cold. I want the other way round. So I'm going more for the knit vests and wearing those. I mean, I've got plenty. They were fashionable a couple of years ago. They're still not out of fashion. And so happy to wear them over, say, a Breton or a long sleeve tee. Keep my tummy warm. Looks more modern. Cozy sweatshirts too, cozy hoodies. These are all far more than me now. And then old scratchy sweaters. You might think, well, that's really uncomfortable. I'm not going to wear it out. You know, it's not, it's a bit too scratchy. The horrible material's all a bit horrible. But why would you wear it indoors? You know, I've got one here. It's a bit, you can hear it scratchy. Why do I want to wear that inside the house? I don't. So for me now, it's going to be more cotton blends and the comfort soft materials for in the house and out, because I'm not going to be uncomfortable outside the house either, to be honest. So I'm going to be looking for cotton blends, maybe matching them with some trousers, maybe getting myself a twin set or a mix and match sets. Sweatshirts, think of plain. Think of a subtle logo, maybe a design on them if you like that sort of thing. And if a crew neck sweatshirt is not for you, there's hoodies. There's zips, there's half zips. I've quit keeping old clothes for house clothes. I used to keep a pile of old clothes. Once I discarded from going out clothes and restaurant clothes, they've become house clothes. Well, they're so old, dated and stiff and unbreathable materials, because it might have been the materials I used to buy. And I just feel frumpy and dated in them. So this winter, I'm actually spoiling myself. I am purposefully buying clothes for in the house. And I don't think I'm alone there. Like in 2020 and 2021, we were in the house so much and these lounge suits were so popular. I think we're going back to that in a way. There's something about what's going on in the world at the moment that's making us feel like we want a bit of cosy and comfort in the home, because there's so much uncertainty out there. You know, we don't know what the future holds. So I'm looking for joggers and knits and sweatshirts and hoodies, matching sets that I can just wear while I'm at my computer. Either sitting down or standing. I spent most of my day standing, to be honest, standing at my computer. But it also gives me the flexibility to do the housework as well, hoovering and getting down on the floor and doing stuff. But though, all these new things, if I am cleaning bathrooms and kitchens and toilets and that kind of thing, no, that's going to be back into really dirty old clothes. Doesn't matter if it gets mucky. But the beauty of these sort of lounge sets is that we can still go out for coffee in them as well. They look fabulous with trainers. My twin set comes from Kettlewell colours, but there's plenty out there. Lots of options, lots in, say, navy and various other colours. Now, I went to Kettlewell because I wanted a colour. I intend to get a lot of wear out of this year and in other years as well. So I wanted a colour that was suited me. So you go to Kettlewell colours and you get one from your colour palette. And I'm actually really pleased with it. I must admit the trousers are very long and I had to take them up a lot. But then I'm only 5'2". But I love it. I love how it feels on. It's cosy. So yeah, I'm accepting that I want to be more pulled together when I'm at home. And I've quit thinking that comfort is sloppy. Comfort doesn't mean giving up on style. The key is to stick to neutrals or tonal, lounge sets or mix and matches. Greys, camels, browns, navies, blacks. They look elevated. And if you want, you can mix a pop of a bright of colour if you want to. That's up to you. Remember that a colour block in a dark colour, such as, well, in any colour to be honest, any neutral colour, is going to be elongating and look expensive. Once you have a cosy jogger or yoga pants as your base, you can style it with matching tops, like a chic turtleneck, a vest top, long sleeve t-shirt, a vest over the t-shirt, a vest alone. But what am I wearing in September and early October? And I've got a video for you here. I'll see you over there. Remember, also, go to Confetti's website and have a look at the bras. I'm 15% off, Annie 15.